Hello everyone, my name is Vinay and you're watching Edu Smart. Today in this video, I'm back with another exciting video on Accenture's fundamental assessment examination pattern as well as the previous coding question asked in the Accenture's TFA. So let's get started. So the TFA exam pattern consists of two parts. The first part is based on MCQs and the second part is based on coding knowledge. So in this MCQ part, you will be given 50 questions. Each question carries 1 mark. So in total, you will get 50 marks. So the time given will be 90 minutes, which is 1.5 hours, and there is no negative marking in this section. So you can easily solve this and you will be given metal software. You have to work out on the metal software. So it is very simple, 50 questions, 50 marks, 1.5 hour time. You can simply get 30 marks as there is no negative marking. If you can choose randomly, there are high chances that you will definitely get about 20, like 20 to 30 easily. So let us see the second section, which is coding section. In this coding section, the marks actually will be 100 marks, but that will be consolidated to 50 marks. Now the MCQ carries 50 marks and the coding section carries 50 marks. So that will be total 100 marks. Now out of this 100 total marks, you have to get at least 50% of marks in the first attempt so that you will get Accenture's incentives of 10,000. And in later attempts, like in second attempt and third attempt, you have to get at least 60% of marks. So as I mentioned, the coding section will be actually 100 marks, but it will be consolidated to 50 marks. Now let us see how that 100 marks will be allotted for this. So in this coding section, the first part will be based on Java and the second part will be based on SQL. In Java, you will be given two questions, let us say 1A and 1B. Now you have to choose any one question, either 1A or 1B, and you have to solve that. And if you solve that question completely, if all the test cases pass, you will be given full marks, that is 60 marks for that question. If it only passes the partial test cases, then you will be getting the partial marks allotted for that particular test cases. Okay, that is what Java is. You will be given two questions and you have to solve one question. And in SQL, you will be given two pairs of questions. So the first pair will be 2A, 2B and the second pair will be 2C, 2D. You have to choose one pair of questions and you have to solve them completely. And if you solve them completely, you will be given 40 marks. If you can only solve one question, you will be given 20 marks. So after adding this, like after the Java plus SQL, if you get 100 marks, you will be given a consolidated to 50 marks. That is how it is going now. And if you see the platform, it will be conducted on tech stack platform. The time allotted is 70 minutes. And the partial marks is also be given. There is no negative marking for coding. And as I mentioned, it will be taken average, like consolidated to 50 marks, and you will have to get it, that whatever it is based on your attempt. The first attempt you have to get 50%, and the second and third attempts you have to get 60%. So guys, if you can solve at least one coding question like Java, you will be given 60 marks, and that will be consolidated to 30 marks. And in the MCQ part, if you can choose at least 20 questions correctly, 20 plus 30 is 50 marks. So you can easily crack this exam and TFA exam, and you can get the incentive as well. So at times, if you can get at least like 30, 50, your limit should not be 30 marks in the MCQ. You have to try to get at least between 25 to 30, and in this 30, so that you will get above 50. So that is how you'll be passing this. This is not a hard nut to crack. This is definitely easy. You can easily pass this exam. You need not worry much about it. And if you can completely solve the Java question, you need not even work out on the SQL. Basically, if you wanted to work on SQL, the question will be based on joins. You will be given 2 or 3 tables, and based on that, you have to join the tables and you have to print it out. So they will be using aggregate functions and some basics of SQL, how we will be using like the strings like ending with e, convert to lowercase, convert to uppercase. Such combination of questions will be involved in the SQL. So even if you do not choose SQL, if you can work out on Java plus MCQs, you can definitely crack this exam. This is not much task. Let us see the coding question that was asked in the previous TFA exam. So guys, this is the question. There is a company which demolishes the land area or the buildings. You have to calculate the time required and the cost in demolishing a given building using Java only. So the machine, they have a machine, the company has a machine. which demolishes 100 square feet land area in 8 hours, and for this they will cost you 2000 rupees. Now this is the given data, and if the area is less than 100 square feet, that area is too small. You have to print that that area is too small. And if that given area is greater than 50,000 square feet, you have to print that the area exceeds limit. So this is the given information. They have also given the sample test cases. Let us see that. So you have to print something like this. Enter the customer name. You'll be entering the customer name as Accenture or whatever, and then enter the land area, which is 1500, and then this is the output. So let us see the first test case. Enter the customer name Vinay, enter the land area 20. So this 20 is less than 100, right? So your output should be 200 is too small. This is the second one. 1500 is greater than 1000 and is less than 50,000, right? So you can enter your output as total time required followed by what is the total time required, total cost followed by what is the total cost. You have to calculate this value. Now they have also given the explanation on how to calculate that value. It is also given in the question itself, so you need not worry about. They have clearly mentioned that for 100 square feet it is 8 hours. First calculating the time for 100 square feet it is 8 hours. For 1500 square feet, how much it is? So 1500 into 8 upon 100, right? So they have clearly mentioned all these steps in the question itself. That is 120 hours. That was printed here. And for the cost, for 100 square feet it is 2000 rupees. For 1500 square feet, how much it is? 1500 into 200 upon 100, right? That will be 30,000 rupees. So this is the total cost. They have clearly mentioned the steps and how to calculate all this. This is such a pretty easy thing. What you all have to do in this question is you will be printing this, enter the land area, and then you will be scanning the input, and then you will be printing like whether it is based on the conditions, whether it is less than the 1000 or it is greater than 50,000, you will print the output. That is case 1. And if it is okay, if it is between 100 to 50,000, you will be calculating this based on this formula, that 8 into given value upon 100 for the time, as well as given that 2000 by 100 into given value. This will be calculated and you'll be printing that. You'll be printing total time required and the time, total cost required and the cost. So this is such a pretty easy coding question that was asked in the Accenture's TFA. The other question was also easy, but that was also similar level, and everybody who has the basics in coding can solve these questions, and you can definitely pass all the test cases, and you can get 60 marks here. And if you can get at least, that is consolidated to 30 marks, and if you can get at least 25 here, you'll be getting more than 50, and you can definitely clear the Accenture TFA exam. So this is the question asked in the Accenture's original TFA, not the mock assessment. So that is all about the Accenture examination pattern as well as the coding question that was previously asked. If you have any other questions, you can feel free to ask in the comment section below, or you can also reach me on my Instagram, or you can connect with me on my LinkedIn, or you can also connect with me on my Twitter. All the links are available on my channel as well as the description box below. Thank you so much for watching this video. Do not forget to share it with your friends. Thank you guys. I will be back with another video very soon.